So, you've accepted a shopping order on DoorDash. Nice. But before even stepping foot in the store, it's all about strategy. First off, know your store like the back of your hand. If you're familiar with the layout, you're already saving time. If not, well, expect things to take longer than you'd like. When you're en route to the store, you can see the number of items in the app that you'll be shopping for. If you're shopping for multiple customers, it's important to know how many items each customer is buying. Using this information, I mentally organize the cart ahead of time, deciding which customer's items will go where. Imagine putting 3 customers' items in one shopping cart and trying to keep them all from getting mixed up. I use a Safeway newspaper as a divider between the 2 largest orders, making it easier to keep everything organized and to avoid any mix-ups during checkout. When I hit Safeway, I always start in the produce section and work my way through the store, starting with non-perishable items, then the refrigerated, and finally frozen and prepared hot food. This way, nothing melts or spoils while I'm grabbing the last items. The produce section can be a waste of time if you're not careful. You've got to weigh everything and manually enter it into the app. So my trick is to gather all the produce first, then go to the scale and weigh it all at once. This cuts down on the back and forth. As you move on to dry goods, always check the aisle tags. Sometimes items are shelved in the wrong spot and they could be hiding what you're looking for. Sometimes the DoorDash app is inaccurate also. Here's an example. Olives, listed on aisle 3 in the app, but I know that they're on aisle 11. You can change the location in the app, but I'm not convinced that it does any good. Shopping is all about getting in the zone. You need to hit a peak mental state to be operating at maximum efficiency, just like a professional athlete. And while you're in the zone, you can lose track of time. I've wasted a ton of time searching for items, only to find out that it was out of stock. It might make me look crazy, but I have this system to remember what I'm looking for on an aisle. I'm singing a little song to myself in my head. I'm walking down the aisle in the store saying something like, Egos, taquitos, and Hot Pockets. Egos, taquitos, and Hot Pockets. It keeps me on track, especially when I'm juggling multiple orders. When it comes to customer communication, timing is crucial. I've gotten bad reviews from customers who felt I didn't communicate enough. It's always a race against the clock. However, I never want to cancel an item that's important to the customer without getting the customer's approval first. I also don't want to force them to purchase a larger quantity of an item just because the smaller size is out of stock. That could potentially cause them to spend more money than they were planning on. In most cases, my messages end up being ignored. Sometimes you just have to pick up the phone and call the customer to get things done. At drugstores, the employees can be a little overboard with their customer service skills. Just let that work to your advantage and let them help you do your job. Excuse me, sir, do you know where to find the Platinum Wet Lube Silicone Lubricant?
It'll be down, if we have it, it'll be down at 16.
Thank you. Don't be afraid to ask employees to help you find items for customers. I usually show them my phone and tell them that I'm shopping for a DoorDash customer. Honestly, I think that I know Safeway better than most employees at this point. I shop at 3 different Safeways, and I'm beginning to know the difference between each store. When I shop at Best Buy, I walk straight up to an associate and ask them to help me find the item. At Safeway, there's an entire aisle of non-refrigerated drinks. I grab the customer's drinks there before I head down to the refrigerator, just in case they're out of stock. Then it's on to bread, dairy, milk, and eggs, before finishing up with the meat and frozen items. At checkout, it's crucial to review the app to keep everything organized and to avoid any mix-ups during checkout. When it's time to deliver, DoorDash lets you jump to any task. Sometimes the app doesn't prioritize the right customer. Like today, I had 3 customers, and the app wanted me to deliver to the least important customer first. Instead, I prioritize based on the route that makes sense to me, prioritizing customers with larger orders, frozen items, or hot food. I have to make 3 deliveries, and sometimes DoorDash will send me in a weird route that doesn't make sense to me. So I like to make sure that I'm headed in the right direction by looking at all 3 customers on the map, and then DoorDash allows me to choose which customer I want to deliver to. So I just hit jump to this task if I want to do that delivery first. So I'm going to take a look. I'm going to look on the map. This customer is okay, and then this customer is okay, and then this customer. All right, so this customer I want to do last because it's in the direction that I want to do. So this guy is last. All right, so let's see which one DoorDash wants me to go to. It wants me to do the last one first. And see, so I don't want to head in that direction. Instead, I think I want to go do this customer first. That's the one that makes sense on the map. So we're gonna go to jump to this task and then hit directions. And now we're headed to the customer that I think should be first, which is 4 minutes away and it's straight down the street. Well, that's it for today's tips and tricks. If you enjoyed today's video, or if you like this style of video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. Thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. Stay safe on the road. Peace.